esportsgaming.com. Alright, welcome back to the draft. Nathan's Vincere versus Arcade Esports. And we have Navi, of course, versus Arcade in this BO3. We are game 1 up for Navi. And Arcade, after 60 minutes, crumbled to the Divine Rapier Ember Spirit when it wasn't necessary. But hey, it added a lot of fun to the game. So now we have Invoker on Arcade's side, and we pull out a Lycan here for Navi. Still hoping for that Pudge, but I don't know. Every day goes by, 10 years without Pudge. Kinda sad. But hey, I'm Lysander, and I'm gonna be joined here by Hades once again. Hello, welcome back.
Hello everybody. Thanks, Lysander. So far into the draft, we see a Lycan pickup from Navi, something which they're quite comfortable with. Art style, he knows the limitations of the hero pretty well enough to draft it with detail raw. And this is something which Navi has been playing quite often. Usually, I think they would synergize that with a puck, if I'm not mistaken. Arcade Esports, the first pick Invoker, it's something they have done in previous games, especially in the BTS EU series. May even see that coming out with Phoenix, or I'm still hoping for an Earth Spirit, but I mean, just now
Are you
back
an
in game.
ES picker? You can admit it. You're an ES
No, I'm not. I tried it. I was just horrible, just rolling all over the place, rolling like crazy.
picker.
There we go.
Oh!
Dandy puck.
Alright. So no Pudge. I am sad. But there are a lot of support Pudges going around in pubs now to great effect. I think the win rate for Pudge went up by 15%, and then the pick rate for Pudge went up by 15%, and the win rate went up as well. That's a surprising thing. Usually, when more scrubs pick a hero, you end up having the win rate plummet, but not in this case. Navi, well, not sure they want to catch on to that Pudge trend just yet. Save it for TI qualifiers.
It's not that bad actually. I mean, the Bane sleep into the punch hook. That's not that bad. It's actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, back to your thing about the win rate. I guess it's also probably because the map has been reworked. There's so many new pathing options that the punch it really yeah, it just makes things hard, especially since teams haven't exactly been or players are just not accustomed to haven't accustomed themselves to the new ward spots. So Pudge takes advantage of that, and I think after a while you just follow up. But sanking off lane.
Yeah, it could be offlane. A lot of
Yes,
tanking offlaners nowadays. I think the best thing for Navi now would be to keep it vague, so that Arcade go into this laning matchup without sentries. So if they go in without sentries, he can cheat out level 2, level 3 maybe with a sandstorm, and I think that would be most ideal in that offlane situation. But if they make it pretty obvious that he's going offlane, then Dazzle or Disruptor might come with sentries, and that might make it a little bit more difficult. Of course, like you said, the lanes have switched up a lot. There are a lot of sweet spots the Sand King can go to now, and Disruptor and Dazzle aren't exactly the most potent aggressors in an offlane situation. Yes, they hit hard. Glimpse is a painful thing for an offlaner to deal with, but it could still be beneficial for Arcade to pick up a fighting carry, and there you go, Ember Spirit. Very good with that Ember Shield and the Searing Chains. I was about to mention the Gyrocopter, but of course that guy gets banned almost every single game.
Yeah, and okay, I was actually thinking about a PL instead of an Ember Spirit, but oh well. I mean, because PL with the glimpse, and then you just go into the doppelganger plus the heal bomb, you can actually kill the Sand King quite easily. But I guess that's not the case here. They go for an Ember. Looks like Arcade, they pretty much learned their lesson. They need a bit of secure late game, and in this case, it really helps out. Okay, I mean,
Ember's good
Lycan.
against wolves as well. It's the Sleight
Yeah.
of Fist punishes the wolves. Oh, Tidehunter ban. I played against this really good Tidehunter today, and it really showed me how tanky a Tidehunter can become. I watched Ice and his Aghanims Aetherlands Tidehunter the other day, and it was pretty fun to watch. The tidal wave gush is something to behold, and I'm sad it's not going to be in this game. But I like that Ice Frog is looking to bring back Tidehunter, because with that comes Rubik, and we'll be looking for some FY steals, Kuro steals on the Tidehunter come TI. So I'm looking forward to it. If Tidehunter comes back into the meta, I'm gonna be very excited for it. And I think now we'll have our answer. I think it will be Earthshaker offlane and Sand King support, because another combo that we might have overlooked is the Nightmare into Burrow Strike. Burrow Strike has a really short cooldown, a short range at level 1, and with the sleep setup, you can actually get into position for a stun. And with Howl, you might just have enough to squeeze up enough damage to get a kill. But who's going to be the offlane for Arcade? They haven't revealed it just yet. It could be Clockwork, I think, with the Lycan and Nerf Shaker, Sand King being the main pickups, even grabbing onto a Bane. I think Clockwork will be good. Is it Ban? No. So probably Clockwork will be ideal here.
I mean, Tusk is still in the pool. You could
Mm-hmm.
always.
Oh wow, he is? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Tusk. I think with all the new pathing and a few nerfs to his shards here and there, and the pickup range when doing the snowball, yeah, it got nerfed a bit. So,
There you
but
go.
yeah, they go for the Clockwork.
Yeah,
Kind of makes
it's
sense.
almost obvious at this point with the high amount of melee heroes. Disrupting Bane is going to be excellent, but hey, art style is going to be on Bane, and I do love watching art style play support. That guy has a thing with sports, managing to make them work. Same for Soneko. I think Navi's got a pretty solid support lineup now. It's really up to the cause to pull their weight, and did your raw. Sure pulled a hell lot of weight. This time I think it's got a reversal rolls here, Arcade picking up the Ember instead and the Invoker. We'll see if they can use it better because they will need it to stay alive in the BTS series. We're fighting for $10,000 here. It's an initiative for IB on the summit to, get that. I hate to use the word tier 3. Well, amateurish, professional scene up and coming. I mean, some of the teams that don't have the opportunities to play out with better teams need the training. It's a good battleground for that, and it's a great initiative, and that'll be enough for what I'm gonna say because I'm gonna get all that sellout hate mail right now. But all right, we're gonna go into the game. We're gonna run through Arcade and Navi. I'll go through Arcade. You take Navi with Ice and God shall prevail, or will prevail. I love that name. Mad cause bad. Love that name too. On that Invoker, we have FN on the Ember Spirit. We have a Crazy Kid on the Disruptor. Got quite the beard going there. And we got Russian Clockwork. On the side of Navi, all yours.
We will have Suneko playing on the Sand King, DTR on the Lycanthrope. We will have, I think that's Art Style playing on the Bane, with Dendi playing on the Puck, and in the offlane we have Axmo. Okay, things look a bit. I'm kind of worried because the bar strike range at level 1 is not that fantastic, and at the same time, I mean, yeah, you have to sleep, but I'm okay. She should be fine. But I mean, as a support in general, Sand King is quite greedy with the Earthshaker as well. So let's just hope that Axmo gets a good lane, and then things will start to look really fun.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. It's got quite a bit of stuff here in his ES, and we'll see if he goes for creep block. I'm not sure how the pulling mechanics work, but it might be possible to pull into dire jungles and sideways now. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it is going to be Exort level 1 for Invoker. I think he's fearing the superior damage of the puck, and you picking Exort to match it might be the way here. Got double fairy fires as well, so plus 16 is about got the same as puck, but I highly doubt he's going for Exort Invoker. Could be the case with Glimpse and Disruptor, but we'll see. Okay, boost of speed dropped here by Soneko. Didn't want the boost of speed for better blocking. Wow, big plays, cool stuff. And immediately they pop the smoke. They're going for level 1. They're gonna mess this Invoker up good. And looks like Dazzle, he is aware of such plays, and he'll be sticking around here trying to break that smoke gang. Oh, they will sleep in first. Ice and God, oh my gosh, he gets himself caught out. And we even have the orb there. First blood, sends a stop without even looking.
Very nice.
That'll
He
be
gets
first blood for Puck. That was
yeah,
a
he
great
gets the full
orb.
range.
Alright. So far, Alacrity up at level 2. So going for the Alacrity, really getting that bonus damage, going to lay down a hurt here. Interesting. I'm quite an Invoker enthusiast actually since the last version. Changed him quite a bit. Changed Urn. I think that was when Urn was changed to interact with Cold Snap. I think that's when I got really interested with Invoker. And I've been studying all the builds. And I really like this build up here. This is different. Normally Quas goes up first and then Wex, but now it's Exort first into Wex for the Alacrity Sunstrike. So pretty cool. Early game damage and harassment.
Yeah, actually, this is something which, I mean, besides the harassment, it helps him to last it. So usually you go for the first point Exort, second point Wex, so the Alacrity Sunstrike, besides lasting better, and from there you can kind of transition to the Quas Wex. This is a build which kind of started taking form in from the Chinese region, and from then on the European players just started to take it into their own playstyles and just incorporate it in. And so from then on, it's pretty much been a thing. Something which I realized, which a lot of Chinese teams, I think like last month, since the previous patch.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll see if that's the case. Because this creep, this creep right here, is it gonna be a deny or a last hit? This guy is so dead. He's mega dead. Look at this. Look at this creep.
Let's see, back to last hits. Yeah, Navi, I think they're on a timer as well. They rely a lot on magic damage. I would like to see an Aghanims on
Sand
the
King.
Sand King. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really
man.
it's really strong.
That's another of those medicinally induced buffs. I think that was pretty good.
It's
Vice Frog.
greedy. It's greedy, but I think like on paper it looks really strong because of the Aghanim Scepter applied. I mean,
Mhm.
every target you hit with the Bar Strike, they get Caustic Finale applied to
Yeah.
them.
That I
So
think is overlooked. The bar strike range is absurd enough because of the long stunts, but the
yeah,
caustic finale goes off after 6 seconds, causing some massive explosion. Well, not massive, but a semi explosion that also adds a movement slow. So that's also something to consider. After that, it's been buffed to 30% as well. So it's quite the buff. I mean, the Aghanim's Rush might not be out of the question here for Snako. Of course, I still think Blink Dagger might be the way, but a quick Aghanim's After might not be too far fetched.
the slows are pretty good because Arcade just don't have that, I would say, really good reinitiation. It's all about prolonged fights for them, compared to Navi where they just kill you off very, very quickly. So, I mean, you could actually see things like a sleep into the epicenter. So it takes a bit of pressure off the Earthshaker so that he can pretty much have a slower paced game. But for now, yeah, I mean, just from the drafts alone, Navi, they're really on the clock with the Lycan. Once he starts to peak, getting to like a Vlad, the BKB, Necro Books, if he chooses to go for that, it's gonna be really strong, and you can't really stop the push.
Alright, so Dandy getting really outlasted here. Yes, he got first blood, but this is a trashing he's getting. It's lane 4-2 to 8-2. Matt goes bad. Not gonna be mad this game. Pretty good. And Sansa start. The orb is now a lot cheaper, so I think it might still be a habit of them not spamming out the orb. Orb used to cost 150 in the early game, but now you might actually just spam it out for the sake of spamming it out. Yep, once again getting caught out, but Cold Snap easily avoided that by phasing out. So I think Puck goes pretty well toe to toe against Invoker. Just have to be careful not to use your orb or phase shift wrongly, and you should be okay. You won't be taking that much damage. And one-on-one build is up now for Invoker. But Boots is up for the Invoker here, so he's going to be matching up the Puck in terms of movement. But how's Russian Clockwork doing?
Oh, he's doing okay. I mean, he is level 2 compared to a Shaker who's just hit a level 2, and in terms of EXP, he's already halfway to level 3. So he definitely has an edge. And
Yeah.
in terms of consumables, well, he already has an edge. He still has the mango salve, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so not sure where he's really going. I think he's just gonna try and catch the whole creep wave over here, especially since the cogs in our circle, like not the square ones like in the previous patch.
What's Lycan gonna build this game?
What, he's going all the way back to base? Why does he play? It's still a bit too early to tell, but probably should be the usual items like a Vlad's into Medallion, or he could just go for the Necrobook Rush.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Necrobook after Treads and Vlads could be the play here.
Oh wow.
Daddy.
Clockwork. He just bought an item I didn't think you really see. Oh wait, bottom lane, Axe Smoke gonna fall here. Heal Bomb from the Disruptor forcing him back. Yeah, I mean just like
Alright, so they do get the Earthshaker after all. He tried to squeeze out a little bit EXP. And looks like Dandy is catching back up with CS, finally back 17 to 6 to the 17 to 4. And Invoker has been focusing more on trying to harass Dandy out of the lane. To not as much effect as you would like, Dandy has managed to stay pretty solid, pretty firm on the keep his feet on the ground and avoid too much harassment. But he's been getting denied quite a fair bit. And it's gone for a balanced build of Waning Rift and Illusory Orb in a very bad spot here. No supports to help him out. Oh, Soneko, go pick the double damage
they
up.
can go.
Oh, he even picks up the double damage. Dondo! Man goes bad. Do we get a kill here? Soneko with the Sandstorm and now Isengard. Not going to be prevalent here as we get another kill here. Even wasting the salve. Are we going to find another one? You can use spell 3. I spell 3. The
Oh,
sleeping
he's dead.
Clockwork.
Bar Strike.
They're going to break him and there we go. Double damage here from Danny. Even salving up. It's a triple. That's big. That is big. Yeah,
Wow,
right. Where was this Dandy last game? Damn.
Oh, that was just pushing the hero to the limits. I like Dendy's puck, really, really good, and it's so tricky to kill because he can just like juke the heal bomb. So from that, Navi just pretty much picked up quite a huge advantage, even in the supports as well. I mean, Dazzle and Disruptor, you're so reliant on these ganks bottom lane, but things are just looking pretty good so far for Navi. They have a good start. It's good. Vayne, well, maybe finally he gets boots, yeah? It's in the career? No.
Who
Oh,
gets
also,
boots?
I want to point out, so the Clockwork went for Quelling Blade. He bought his own sentry so that he could D-ward.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Fun little fact, do you know that wards are now actually plants? According to Dota lore. They're actually some kind of, they're some kind of plant, and that's why they can be eaten.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright.
Yeah, magical plants in the Dota world, anything is possible.
Yeah, with creepy eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Enchanted cactuses, I don't know. Pretty cute, but then he could lose his clarity potion here if he's not careful. Still gathering his mind that a clarity potion just could be tagging. Yep, and yep, he'll lose it. Oh wow, face shoes, wow! I'll keep that clarity potion in check and loses it to the range creep as usual. But 6-minute rune's about to spawn and Maka's bad. Got his face boots, but Curry doesn't have it somehow. Yorp's flying over again and they're gonna fight this. Okay, cold snap. Okay, Dandy. Ooh, tornado. I'm not sure this is the right course of action, to be honest.
Oh,
And
miscommunication.
Coil, I think he's still mega dead. Nope, he's gonna TP away, and that is actually good for him because otherwise he could have been caught out. So Neko has the Burrow Strike ready. He will have Burrow Strike. Scorpion Sting. Down he goes. Brain sapped out of the Dazzle. So the Priest goes down, and so Neko with a 4-man rotation will secure the 5th kill for Na'Vi.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too early for them to fight. Arcade's lineup doesn't really come online for a while more. I think Invoker needs like at least 2.5 more levels. And okay, so Ember Spirit is gone for the tread, so he's probably gonna be building into a drums pretty soon. He's not going for that like very global build. Oh, actually buys the permanent
There
shield.
we go. That's the Ember Spirit I like to say.
Yeah, this is the good old Ember Spirit, but it's pretty much evolved a long time. Like you see RTZ, Envy, they keep going for these like travels thing. It's just about the global presence and utilizing the Ember's farm so that even if you lose the fight, you're still able to split push a bit, which is what Ember Spirit, you're just utilizing the hero to the max with the remnants.
Yeah, I like to see a fighting Ember. It makes for less boring games, but hey, not complaining. Maka's bad, afraid to take the action here. He could have gone for some mega harassment on Earthshaker. Didn't even have the mana to counter initiate. But hey, that's what happens when you get owned by the Dondo. You just play scared, and Maka's bad. Gotta go for an early game smoke here. If this goes wrong, if this goes south, it could be really damaging for him. Clockwork, does he have hook? It's the question. Nope. Level 4, Ditya Raw. There's an Earthshaker coming in as well. This could end really badly. I think only one's gonna go down is Bait. TP in from Ember Spirit. A 5-man, 4-man Fisher. It's only gonna be Art Style. A 2-man rotation for Art Style. Is it really worth it? Ditya Raw turning into Wolfman. And it's not gonna happen here. FN dropped 2 remnants as well. So really tried to push it there to that Lycanthrope in the end. Deciding against it. Once again, Dandy picking up that bounty rune, and Earthshaker gets free farm. Easy peasy. Oh, it gets snapped. This is problematic for him. There's a spin in 2 seconds. No alacrity. Lucky for him, there was no alacrity there on standby. Otherwise, could have been trouble. So Ember rotated up here for nothing. Has run all the way back down bottom. Only for a singular Bane kill. So Artstyle taking one for the team.
Yeah, indeed. And at the same time, I think he just got his. Oh, it's Arcane Boots. Okay, not Soaring. I thought you would go for Soaring, but I mean, at the same time, things are looking pretty
Ember
good.
Spirit? Sandstorm.
Yeah, oh, he tried to go for the Remnant into the Lycan, but Dendi was in the vicinity. And yeah, the trade-off just wasn't good. So, yeah, it's probably going to be a Magic Wand first. I mean, yeah, there's no way the Invoker could have killed off the Earthshaker even if he had the Alacrity, because he has 8 stick charges. You're not killing him that easily.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, Maka's bad. We'll see. The Earthshaker gonna start up with a stun. Coil. Get around. Nope. Not gonna happen. There's a Dazzle there. Not wanting to test the Grave. Pretty good stuff there, Grave. And Matka's bad. Gotta solve up. Took a little bit of damage, but now just gonna go for the Alacrity. Just pummel away. And the silence from Puck. I'm gonna push the wave a little bit. Yes, we reached the 9-minute 30-second mark. We'll take a look at net worth. Didier Ross 66 and Ember Spirit 60. Is this satisfactory for this early stage in the game for the Ember Spirit?
It is. He's going for the Aquila. 10 minutes and he has these items. That's okay-ish. And I like what they're doing right now, that he's going to clear stacks or at least jungle a bit. So it allows the Disrupt to get the solo EXP in level 6. They need the level 6 so that they can start taking these fights and forcing the fights more effectively against Na'Vi.
Yeah. Agree on that. That's definitely Clockwork. Picking up Arcane Boots now, looking towards that hook shot. It's only level 5.5, but so is the Shaker. So far offlaners are on par, but Dondomon has been having an excellent early game. So 4,300 gold. You'll have a Blink Dagger soon. And Didyara looking to push the issue once again. Gonna knock down his tier 1 tower. Vladimir's offering complete. So here comes the aggression, but 4 heroes on Arcade about to slam the door in his face. The Observer Ward, not sure if it scouts out anyone. So far, it's just the Clockwork. And Na'Vi, well, have the ninja senses. You're gonna send that Bane down to the bottom lane and mess with this Disruptor. He is ulti now, though. And because of all these TPs, they are not going to be able to... Oh, well, no, just kidding. They all have their TPs up. So they can actually rotate at a moment's notice in a pinch. And they're going to look for Didyara. Can they kill him? Is the question. Here comes the Rocket Flare. And then we're going to cold snap Didyara. Is he going to turn into a wolf? No, here comes the Ember Spirit. They'll pulse or not. They summon the wolves. And is Didyara going to go down? Does he have stick charges? No, he does not. He goes down. And Puck actually does call it up. Matt goes back, will survive. The Shaker misses on that stun though, but the Epicenter coming in here. FN doesn't have any sprints
Big
because
target.
he used all of them to
You can't kill
pound
him.
on that. Oh no, he got away. And well, he's gonna back off. So just kidding. Sans the stop. Coil wasted. Instant TP there for Invoker. Really great play. Oh, glimpse. Silence as well. Art style about to go down, but good barrel strike the Andy orb coming in. That's 2.
Oh, nice.
What? Oh man, the Earthshaker getting that last hit there. Now Crazy Kid gonna be pretty mad about this. Clockwork will actually survive there. The wolves are biting away. One chewing on. There's the Clockwork getting his ultimate there, and he meet a jump down there from Dendy. Dendy stays alive for a little bit, but the Echo Slam comes in, and Matt goes back. Gonna take a fissure wall to the face. That's a rock wall and a hard place. Down he goes at tower. I'm gonna be next one as well. Didyara comes back to claim its prize, and 4 heroes to 2. 5 heroes to 2 actually.
5 for 2. It was a team wipe.
Big team wipe, lots of fancy spells used, and Dandy losing his streak there, but no matter, about to get the Blink Dagger now.
That was just a really excellent play. I mean, Dendy held on for so long, and at the same time, art style, he knew he was going to die. He was thinking about using the Fiend's Grip, but he stayed on long enough. He baited the whole of Arcade. They took the bait and just got team wiped. They paid for it very hard. And now, I mean, T1 mid. Well, it should be mentioned as well that Clockwork did get his level 6 in the midst of the team fight. That's how much EXP was being thrown around.
Yeah, but Soneko now having that dagger, and should be working towards his Aghanim Scepter now, if not Aetherlance. We'll see which one he picks up. I would love to see the Ags. Aetherlance is cute, but oh, never mind. Soneko finds the Russian Clockwork, immediately destroys him. The grip unnecessary to the point, but hey, gets the kill done. And it's 5 to 11. Clockwork dies again. Crazy Kid looking to get a crazy pull here on Didyara. Will he be able to find it?
Could be a 4-staff as well. It's pretty useful, especially for saving like the Lycan.
Oh yeah, it could be. Ring of Regeneration picked up, or either that is Tranquil Boost. Yeah, it's a 4-staff. Wow, nice one. Nice call there.
Earthshaker is close to a blink. He's like 500 gold away. Alright, they get more towers. Oh, they're going in again?
Oh, Crazy Kid. You don't mess with your wolves. Okay, so Neko might not appreciate this. He's about to go down if he's not careful. Yep, he will. Get smashed there by the Emma Spirit. The wolf still going on. Cripple. Gives 20% cripple attack on it.
It's really unnecessary. Soneko, I think that's miscommunication. He wanted DTR to go in. Since with the regen
Speaking of which, he's dead.
Yeah, he's just gone.
So 7-11, it's a store more.
Orchid almost up on the Invoker. He's half. Okay, he's close to one of the Oblivion staffs.
Yeah, he needs it fast before Dendy gets any kind of extra items to counterplay it, like the Ewell Scepter, maybe a Lotus Orb, unlikely. But I'd like to see Aghanim's upgrades on Puck as well. It's really strong now. Oh, Bane getting caught out, but immediately countered here by the Puck. Regret my decision. One more click here from Puck. Actually secures that kill. Mad goes bad. Will we go in there? Sleeps the Invoker. So he might keep himself alive there. Titan Strike. Oh, nice Burrow Strike here from the Sand King. Will tag on to Invoker. Crazy Kid. Matt goes bad already in the grave. A Crazy Kid, speaking of which, healed by the Priest, will stay alive there. And Sansa Sock still on the chase there.
They're gonna
Here
dive
comes
this.
Soneko. The Scorpion comes in. And Isengard will fall again. Crazy Kid dead. And Soneko glimpsed out for a moment, but no matter as Didyara chews down yet another tower. 8 to 15. 3 heroes for a Bane. Artstyle really the martyr of this team right now. Na'Vi pulling far ahead in this game number 2. Much more so than in game number 1. 6,000 gold already.
Yeah, I guess when you give Dandy a comfort hero like the Puck, I don't think he's been playing much Invoker recently. Doesn't seem like it. So there we go. I guess it's almost safe to say that Navi's back, judging from the way they've been outplaying Arcade so far.
Navi's back. Alright, you're gonna stir up some controversy there. But real talk, I would like to see Navi back because Alliance on their way, I think, with that WCA win. Was it WCA? WCS?
Yeah, WCA.
Yeah, WCA. Okay, yeah, WCA win. They certainly showed that they could do a lot more than new squad. So I'm hoping to have the same thing for Navi. It'll be a great New Year present. Always a Navi fan. Havos leaving and Puppy leaving really hurts me, but hey, you gotta be loyal to the brand always, right? It's similar to soccer teams. No matter who leaves, you gotta stay faithful. Ooh, Invoker just short. And I think it's now no longer uncool.
Oh, he's going for the clockwork.
Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Dondo sprinkles fairy dust. Sansa Stark's gonna have none of that. Scorpion pinches him. And down goes your clockwork. And is this guy gonna get out of life? Houdini! No, don't go into the base. Okay. What?
Mistakes were made.
Alright, Houdini right there. Making the plays, and he escapes. And Puck, on the other hand, not as slippery, will get himself picked off there. Soneko's the real deal right here. And Lycan still farming away, not going for the Roshan just yet, just picking up the Staff of Wizardry. So going to a little bit of a light reading here with the Necronomicon.
Oh, they popped the wolf form. They're gonna go for this, but they don't have to sleep. He's gonna remnant away.
Nah, they're going for Rosh. Is it Rosh?
No, they wanted to kill him because if they had the Fiend script on, they could have right-clicked the Ember down. Like, at this part of the game where he's just so squishy, you see he's forced to go for a Manta style because of the Waning Rift on the Puck, so he won't have much damage for a while. He'll have decent damage and movement speed, but that's pretty much it. Dityara has his first Necrobook Swan. Roshan is in the question. This is actually one of the timings where he should be doing Rosh. That's why Ember Spirit went to check. Let's see. Okay, and Blink up on the Earthshaker for a while. Still looking forward to some big Echo Slams.
Yeah. Oh. Waiting for those big slams. There's a lot of Earth-based magic here on Na'Vi. They've got that Sand King. They've got that Earthshaker. Lots of Earth-cracking abilities. And we'll see how much damage they can do in the next coming fight. Clockwork so far has had a little bit of trouble staying alive. And he's about to find himself in a bit more of a pickle now. Epicenter coming in there. Barrel strike. Boom, 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 boom. Do. Down he goes. 300 damage there right from the brain. 10-18. Bane gonna giggle for Niktasha. About to pay with his life. Soneko double chain there. Barrel strike to follow up. Never mind. Take a nap, Eber Spirit. Soneko gonna zip out of there. Well, does he have glimpse?
Dandy, what are you doing?
Dandy, okay. Dandy eels up the Ember Spirit. Oh, there's a Barrel Strike that they actually get back on bad. Fisher stops them in their tracks, and FN regrets his decision. Sansa Star, that was embarrassing. Not gonna mention any more of it. Crazy Kid, he will be safe for now until the Sand King comes for him. The Scorpion, unrelenting. And well, now it's your for the tier 2 tower. I mean, they got a free Invoker. Mad goes bad, real mad right now. And we're gonna pile away at the tier 2 tower, and then maybe the top one as well, or maybe settle for a Roshan with that map advantage. Roshan seems to be the better plan here, but Dandy has other ideas. Clears up the creep wave. Necro built units, gonna send them up to the large camp, maybe even the Ancients. But yeah, it's gonna be Ancients.
Yeah, Roshan is definitely the better option, especially since they don't have the Disruptor ult, so that's gonna be a thing. But they still have the hook shot, so they may consider it. And at the same time, I mean, during that fight, Dandy had a chance for like a 5 or 4-man coil, I think, but he kept walking into the silence, into the kinetic field. So that's why I was just like, what the hell are you doing? He kept walking in and out of it like 3 times.
Yeah, we'll make no more mentions of that, because Dundee is a hero. We will not hear any kind of blasphemy towards him.
Oh, they're going top lane.
Top lane, what's up? Top lane, Clockwork! Pulling his best RTK impression out there. It's 10 to 20 right now. Now Russian Clockwork takes another tumble down into the ground. 1 and 7. So Neko not making this game easy for him. About to
they
bring
find
Crazy
Disruptor.
Kid down on his brain, and down we go with the fairy dust. Sansa start with the coil. Not sure it
Bought
was
back.
necessary, but it's
Oh, do you
okay.
want to fight?
Buyback. Okay, is that round 2? Is that round 2? Okay. Blink away. Here comes Soneko. Ooh, dee. Oh no, he's in
Oh,
trouble.
they find him.
We got a 4-staff, boys. How we gotta get out of here? Oh no, chains. He's got
Forced
power
away.
strike. Hold it, hold it. Okay, he's dead.
First strike.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I was
close.
about to say if he got out of that, I'm gonna eat my hat, but I don't have a hat. So, Shaker.
You can always eat your Dota hats.
That will not happen, my friend. I spent good money on those hats. No, sir.
Alright, so 21 to 12. Net worth, it's 12,000 gold lead for Na'Vi. This is their peaking point. That's the good thing about the Lycan. Some people fail to notice is that Lycan is just a really good natural right click damage. You know, like in the early part of the game, especially in the shapeshift. The crit chance is really high. It's like 160% damage and 40% chance. It's really high. And there's still no Roshan inside. They still haven't found the ward. I mean, this ward placement is something. I'm not sure what's the word for it, but these two next to each
Wide
other.
coverage, wide angle lenses. Have you heard of them? That's it,
Yeah.
right there.
I don't know. It's kind of shifty, but yeah. I mean, I thought at first maybe the duration was almost up, but it's got a minute and a half, so it's not. So they will do Aegis now. It's no Solar Crest. Necrobooks 2. After this, they will proceed to take the T2. And Arcade, they're perfectly aware of it, I think. Yeah, this ward over here scouts it out, but they can't contest. They can't risk it, because if they lose one more fight, they lose Aegis, that's pretty much it. So they will just take the T1 top, or try to take it.
Yeah, well, they'll take a tier 1 for Roche. I'm not even sure they can get it. There's a glyph, and there are plenty of TPs on Na'Vi. Or I say plenty, I say only Dendi has it. But I think they'll gladly trade this tier 1 for a tier 2. I mean, at this point, Arcade are just picking for scraps here. 10,000 net worth on Dendi. And of course, Didier Ra not far behind with his Lycan. We've got book 3, Vladimir's and Threads. So we're gonna look at piling away at the tier 2 tower and look for base maybe. Pushing for base might be a thing.
I think they can, because the Class X Invoker doesn't have that creep clear as strong as the Class X Zone Invoker, and if the Necro 3 units and if the Lycan, this tower is gonna fall very, very quickly, and they can't do anything about it, especially if all these blinks on the Shaker and the Sand King, which they have 4 staffs as well. So the initiation range is like really long.
Yeah, wait till that Aghanims comes online. I'm waiting for it. It's got 1002 now, the magic number for that point booster. Still letting us down by not buying it. Maybe they'll delay the game like they did in game number 1 to purchase up all the cute little items. But we'll see. This game, again, Na'Vi's to lose. That's for sure. 14,000 gold. They can only throw it from here. And let's hope they do
Soneko's
not.
TPing in.
Alright, Soneko's TPing in. The Scorpion. Let's go. Fine, Matt goes bad. Oh, okay. He saw Invoker there. And immediately pieced out. Yeah, they spam the spells in there. He's like, no, we're gonna have none of that.
Casually checking.
Alright. Clockwork still not up at his mech. But
Push
let's see
until
if
it
he
begins.
survives longer this time. Zero gem. Nope, Necro units will scout that observer ward right away. And the zoo's in town. And mission's free. Did you raw? Spins it up, the EMP as well. Oh, I think Lycan's ready to go on in. Although there is a weave applied on him, he is losing armor by the second. Now it's -5. Gotta back up a little bit, in and out. And Earthshaker should be standing further back, but here comes the Scorpion. Let's them both course. The Fisher just silence things up as well. Goodbye, my friends. And round number 2 for Invoker as well. You're not running through the Sandstorm. Or will he? Nope, Coil as well. Poke from the Skeleton or Scorpion King. And might actually go for Icing Guard as well. Nope, just gonna chill in Sandstorm for a bit and come back when you don't expect it. Invoker is back. Same for Na'Vi, but Matt goes bad. He's gonna get glimpse on that Soneko. Immediate Sandstorm. There's no tower to detect any more things. Dropping low here. Axmo will fall. Sansa Star silenced up. There's the tornado. Will catch Dendi, but Dendi blinks away. And the Clockwork fires a rocket his way. Not gonna find him. And somehow, hey, guess what, guys? Sand King's home. Always gotta watch this guy. But that's not the ideal fight. They did buy back on the Invoker though. Let's look at a team fight recap. So a buyback and 2 deaths, but they lost 3 guys and an Aegis.
So
bad
effectively
fight.
A 2-for-4 trade.
Yeah, very bad fight for Na'Vi.
it definitely could have gone better. I think Earthshaker should have held on to his Echo Slam just a bit more, using the Echo Slam on a Grave target. Like the Grave was on for a good 1.5 seconds, so just really wasted Echo Slam.
Yeah, it's I said it, it's definitely their game to throw, and right after that, Korsikas activate, they throw, and well, it's still not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's a slight problem, but Ember Spirit is far away from any sort of Battle Fury. Soneko does have a double damage. He gets 4-star back into the cogs and somehow manages to avoid
Yeah,
all
he's
that
dead.
damage. Is he dead though? Oh, is he dead? Okay, he's dead. Yeah, Ember Spirit gets that kill. Now that's not the way,
Yeah,
and the throws continue.
this is not good. I mean, he's a high net worth target, so he's going for BKB. He gave like what? Yeah, that's 520 gold.
Yeah, wow,
It's a lot.
BKB. So continuing to disappoint his fans by not picking up Aghanims and Aetherlands. Just sticking with the old school.
Yeah, I think Lycan should be going for a BKB of his own as well.
Yeah, Lycan, does he get it? I think BKB is very important because of the glimpse. It's so annoying to have glimpse and the silence just impeding your movement. You just want to be free flowing as Sand King, and banning BKB is the way to get free roam of this. And it already has to travel, so very very decked on the Sand King. And looks like we scout out the Clockwork as well as the Emperor Spirit. And a missile flies past, scouts out the Earthshaker, so they say, okay, they're in our jungle, let's play a little safe.
No, it looks like he's turning around for an AC. That's pretty decent as well, but that's not the main issue. I mean, the main issue is really on the Invoker, the Kinetic Field, Static Storm, all those skills. But okay, then again, Disruptor's going for an Aghanim, so the BKB would pretty much be negated. Let's see, what else can they do? Maybe let's try for the top T2. Roshan isn't up for a while. Maybe Suneko tries after the BKB goes into an Ags, then that's when things gets crazy. Or even a Veil of Discord is pretty good because Veil got buffed by a lot. It's like
It gives you more
super strong.
mana now. I think it just gives you it's better stats. Does it? Did it buff the Veil effect?
Yes, they did. I think by a bit more.
Really? Increase budget was? I don't think so. I think they increased the stats you get for Veil. Who do you say should get Veil? Thanking?
Sanking. It synergizes very well
Mm-hmm.
with the Echo Slam, the magic damage coming from the puck, especially since a lot of the DPS from the nuke damage, it's all magic damage,
Yeah.
so it really will
But
work
I'm
very
an
well.
Aghanims fanboy. I just want to see Aghanims.
I would like to see it too with the Etherlands, but those are luxury items and competitive mode. What
Do
if you
they
can
see
hit?
the CP? Never mind. Sansa Stark's got his
Bye.
number, and Matt goes bad down without buyback. And
What?
TP out from Disruptor. That's 67 seconds on the sidelines there. Invoker, you and your fancy hair gotta take the seat in the benches. Soneko, close to that Black King bar, so that next fight is gonna be considerably more nightmarish. Speaking of which, for the arcade side, okay, Bane walks the wrong way, will not find the Ember Spirit. Immediately jumps out of there, FN, smelling a rat. And yeah, jumps away. He's 4-2-2, not too bad considering how this game has been going for his team. Pretty disastrous for the Invoker. But look at Artstyle, man. Look at his net worth. Bottom of the entire game, but the rest of his team setting up high riches everywhere.
It's fine. I mean, the Bane he's achieved so much from the laning alone. And okay, I can get a tower kill. Ember
Bottom,
is so far behind.
bottom. Here comes the Scorpion King. Sansa gets him.
Oh,
And now
what?
even hexes the clockwork. 2-7, about to be 2-8 now. Sansa going in there. He jukes out the glimpse, not really. And they're going for the clockwork. The orb comes in. The Lycan is looking for a kill there. Looks like Landy will be dominating. And the Scorpion is here. They grip up Crazy Kid. And no Barrel Strike required. They will just poke him in the face there. Bane Elemental securing that last hit with the grip. Waiting for that Roshan. Still not out. Still a little bit more before he comes back. And the Earthshaker picking up his Shadow Blade. You talk about luxury items. This is it.
Those are always fun. Man, this Clockwork is having such a bad game. 2-8. He hasn't found the right initiations. And I guess this is why, I mean, at the same time, why you Ember Spirit, you would usually go for travels. Just because, like, if you're behind, you're still able to split. You always have the remnant to fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
A quicker
Yeah.
version of a Nature's Prophet, and here you are, it's so hard to fight from behind. And this was pretty much expected from the beginning. From the nature of Navi's draft, you could tell that they were just planning to take control of the map really quickly, and this is what they did. It's only 29 minutes in. But I think they will start to fall off like in the next 10 minutes.
Navi.
Yeah, that's when they will start to fall off slowly. because yeah, they should have. I mean, the best case scenario would have been a lane of racks if the Echo Slam was used properly.
Yeah, all right. I still think they've got some room for item progressions. Maybe
They do.
10 is a little bit of a stretch. Maybe 20 more minutes before the Ember becomes a real problem because he doesn't have that Battle Fury just yet. So unless he's willing to sell away the Aquila, he's still got about 300 away. All right, so he sold something. He's got 300 away, but Lycan is already waiting for that Roshan. They're gonna wait for that and then they come in. So he'll have that Battle Fury for the high ground defense, but it's only a Battle Fury, no crit, so clearing creep waves not gonna be the quickest process. And Roshan really taking his time here on the respawn. So, Mom, I want 5 more minutes. But here he is. He's back with his Santa hat.
Pity there's no Frostiverse though. Would have liked like a Christmas event or something. That'd be pretty nice. Ice Frog, please. It's not too late.
6.86 was our Christmas event, man. It was. Give the guys a valve a break. I think they were actually churning out the patch notes even towards Christmas. I think Christmas Eve they even dropped the patch because of some game-breaking bugs. And gotta give them props. But this is some low-quality Santa hat. It looks better in game. But Santa not feeling the festive cheer as the dogs gank up on him. And this is one farm Sand King. And so Neko, the BKB, 2,000 gold. Maybe we see Aghanim's now, please. Please.
Alright. Let's see, high ground push. Things will be interesting. This team fight can pretty much decide the comeback for Arcade if they win, because that's a lot of gold to be earned just by killing at least 2 of the heroes on Navi's side. There should be a quick list as well. Yeah, FN has to play very safe. And with the AC, the Assault Cuirass is not going to do much against the creeps, like against this team. The push will commence. They want to get this lane of X then, bottom lane.
But Sensor has other ideas. The Observer Ward does seem though. So Dendi
Yeah.
is gonna have to clear out this wave and blink away. So they know that this team is not full. Oh, the Shaker has to be very careful. He surges away immediately. Shadow Blades and then hook shot though does land. That's big. Oh man, a big play here from the Clockwork. The silence comes out. Isengard will prevail. Oh no, here comes the BKB Burrow Strike. Epic kill there on the Invoker. He doesn't have buyback now. They are gripping him. FN gonna go down. The doggies got him with the crit. And now we have 2 cores down on the Arcade squad. Do we have buybacks, we say? Oh, we're chasing him. And we got Clockwork. So, do we have buybacks? No. Only one on Invoker. So, no buyback on Ember Spirit. So, Neko with the huge plays there. The first BKB debut. And securing a huge kill there on Invoker. And now could be very quick there. So Neko could blink forward, even barrel striking him. And now he sets it up with the Ewell Scepter. Barrel strike, maybe. Oh, the silence. Gonna keep that up for a while. The Tornado will buy him some time. But the coil. The Earthshaker though. He's taking a nap. But now the Earthshaker will survive. Bane saves his life. But he might just tick down from the Thunderstrike. Yes, he will. So poor Earthshaker going down. Small consolation here for Arcade as they lose sight of Rex. They're 17 to 30. Are we going in? Wow, they are really digging deep into the barrel for this one. Trying to get a kill there. Die back. Nope. Oh, the orb. Dodges the orb. Does Dendi go for it? No balls. And Isengard Graves up. Mechanism. He will stay alive. And they immediately go for that smoke retreat. There is not any kind of fake back. It's a real retreat. And Soneko gonna peace out. 3,400 gold. Come on, man. Give me the Ags.
I have hopes for the Ags, but nah, it's just so hard. Alright, so it looks like Arcade, they will just hold on to that tiny bit of hope where they can try for a comeback. I mean, it's just one lane of racks, and you can see that took a while. They struggled quite a fair bit. I mean, yeah, that fight was still okay. I was surprised that the Invoker did not die, even though he should have. It's so cocky. See,
Yeah.
Dendi's going for Shiva, so I think this is just bad. This is just so bad for the Ember, because even your squishiest, supposedly one of the squishiest heroes on Navi, has 28 armor, and if the Shivas, he's gonna have a lot more. He's not dying anytime, even to the Sleight of Fist.
Yeah. Dendi's been playing really good in this game. I think he needs more dynamic heroes. Maybe just needs to warm up his Invoker. His Invoker wasn't the most impressive, but hey, if you don't play Invoker for a while, it's kind of like riding a bike. You know, you get clumsy in the first few minutes, and
Oh, it was tough. It
he'll
was
come back
tough.
to you. You know, it's like riding a bike or playing a piano.
Oh,
Oh no, art
art style.
style.
I think
Glimmer
he's gonna
Cape
die.
very committed to this. No, he's fine.
Oh wait, he's not.
Here
Earthshaker's
comes
coming
down.
in.
This is a bait. They're
Echo
trying to go
Slam.
for the Bane once again, and they get themselves caught out. The barrel strike is going to be huge. FN down there gets gripped, and then Russia. It's going to be a sleep kill. Even
Oh, this is
style points
GG.
there for Art Style, and Matt goes back. Good
This
game,
is
well
GG.
played. The chat wheel comes out, and Xmo will secure that slam there. So Neko, gotta give him the MVP for this one. Even barrel striking and epicentering the ground. Big kill there. And Navi will close out this game 2-0 and knock out Arcade for the BTS series 17-34. 2 times the kills there, Navi. Making big plays and get back! No, not really. They have to beat a lot more teammates. They gotta beat a lot. I mean, you gotta beat a lot more teams. Gotta get a few more gym badges before they can qualify back for that tier 1 status. And any closing thoughts in this game?
Yeah, this game was just Saneko, art style, and Dendy show the whole time. You can see it from the KDA. I mean, Saneko 23 assists and 6 kills. He was so farmed. I mean, Dendy was just on form. He was twice the net worth of the Invoker. That's how much they dominated the early laning phase.
Yeah, the Sand King, also to note, was a support, and he was stacked. So, big props. Once again, we saw Suneko back when he debuted as a Winter Wyvern that made everyone immortal, Havos immortal rather, and now, months later, still impressing. I think Navi, if anything, they really made a great pickup with this one, and hope to see more big plays from him in the future. But now we'll step away from Navi. We'll go to watch Vega, the bunch of friends, and our favorite boys. I don't want to say this wrong. Solo? Is it Solo? Yeah, I think Solo's on Vega. And if I'm wrong, it's going to be so embarrassing. I mixed up the CIS teams again. But it's probably Solo's team. And they're going to be playing up against Team Alternate. That would start in about 40 minutes. They might push it forward. I'll let you know in about 5 minutes. And yeah. Thank you for joining me, Sean. We'll be going in for the next game. So if you guys want to check out Sean, my co-caster, he's Hades Dota. That's at Hades Dota, HADES DOTA. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. Okay. He'll be joining me for the next set, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
All
So
right.
the next BO3 coming in. It'll be about half an hour break, maybe give or take. So go play some Hearthstone or whatever. Get a drink, grab some snacks, and we'll be right back at in about half an hour. Or we might start the game early. Stick around, and we'll be right back with more Dota 2 action on the BTS series. So don't go anywhere. Much love and Kappa.
See you guys.